Hello there.
Hi, how you doing?
I'm great. You?
All right, I'm doing really, really well.
All right. I've got to get this out of the way right up front.
All right.
So Kansas, where I live, is currently experiencing. We apparently didn't buy enough power, or however the fuck that works. So there is a constant threat overhead of rolling blackouts.
Ugh.
So if I leave, it's either I quit or we just don't have any power.
Take your pick. So if the screen goes to just me and I start freaking out, like, what do I do? What do I do? You know what happened.
I should have talked you through how to end the stream. Otherwise, you're going to be stuck there forever.
I'm just shutting my whole computer down.
Go over and start hitting breakers. I don't want to be on the internet no more.
Oh, shit.
Okay, so if we make it like over a half hour, wherever it ends, that's going to be the episode.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Under a half hour, then we'll have to fucking figure out how to record again.
We'll record again and we'll edit them together seamlessly. You'll never fucking know.
It may have already happened and they don't know that it happened.
Right? You were just gone and back. Don't even fucking know it.
I wanted to make mention that I got some new songs on the Scrotify, who'srightpodcast.com.
All right.
So you can hear the two songs that me and PJ did together, Snakes in the Grass and Snakes in the Grass 2.
Awesome. When are you guys doing Snakes on a Plane?
Okay. Scrotify updates. Check.
Check and check.
All right. And we got the last thing here before we get started on this stupid show is Scammer in Discord put up a poll.
All right.
Did you see that?
I did. I didn't see the results, but yeah.
So I've put the links in the description. What the poll is in order to help us better service you, the listener, we would like to know if you are, it's like what's it called? Race test? No.
Yeah. Well, racial poll to see like the racial makeup of our audience, basically.
Yeah. It's a racist poll.
Right up your butt.
14 inches of racist pole right up your butt. So we want to know if you are normal or if you are diversity. So if you could go there and whatever, do the poll.
Yep. Yeah, it'll really help us out. Tailor our content to our audience.
All right, there. See, that's all the bullshit.
All the bullshit out of the way.
Check, check, and check. See how quickly we just went through 3 things.
Yep.
We've only got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 more things to do.
And if we knock them out in that amount of time, we got like 27 minutes and we're good to go.
Got to beat the fucking rolling blackout.
Right.
Okay, so last week in our patron phone calls, we talked to a gentleman named Gordon.
Yes, sir.
And he made us giggle.
Yes, he did.
So come to find out, Gordon, I think, used to work at a sex toy warehouse. And that came up. So then we asked him how he got that job. And it turns out his mom is the HR manager at the sex toy warehouse. So now we are using Gordon to get to his mom because we wanted to talk to her. Right?
Yeah, yep.
I mean, that's all fair.
It's a great way to put it. We're just using you to get to your mom, dude.
I can't imagine that's not the first time he's fucking heard that. Gordon.
Hello, boys.
Hello.
How are you doing?
Good. How are you guys?
Good.
How hot's your mom?
Oh, shit.
Hello.
Well, are you there? Answer the question.
Yeah.
Normal. I'm just normal.
I'm gonna go with normal then.
My fetish is normal. That's so amazing.
Normal spread out on a big pile of dildos in a warehouse.
In a warehouse.
Okay, so you used to work there, right, Gordon?
Yeah.
Okay. I got so many fucking questions.
How big is the warehouse?
Okay, so do you have how big? So from if you're looking like aisles and whatnot. It's
Gordon,
not
you
like-
didn't work customer service at the sex toy place, did you?
What? No.
I have
Look,
the square footage. I have the
This
square
thing, this
footage.
thing hurt. This thing hurt my pussy. Well, how big is your how big is your do you know how big your pussy is?
It's like 50. It's like 50 aisles of products.
50 aisles. So
Yeah. How many square feet?
It's like 30,000 square feet.
holy
That's a lot of dicks.
Yeah.
wow. So the first thing I thought, do you have actual live, like not live, but sex dolls, like the
Yeah.
silicone ones?
Yep.
Really?
hmm
That would be creepy as fuck. Do they hang them up by their neck?
No, they're in boxes, but the
On a
creepy
hook.
thing about it is they have their faces in the hole, so they're always staring at you.
Oh god. Did anybody ever get fired for testing the product?
Not that I know of.
Or do they encourage that?
I don't think so.
Okay, so Gordon's mom
Yes.
working in HR. How many employees are at the facility?
Overall, like, okay, so the company actually has 4 warehouses spread out through the United States. And
Jesus.
overall, we have about a little more than we have about 180 employees, and then we have like another 50 temporary associates from the agency. So overall, about 230 employees.
Jesus criminy.
Okay. Does anybody like hit somebody else with a dick or something? Does any of that shenanigans happen?
I'm sure it does. Not that I'm aware of, but Gordon might know more.
I mean, I've definitely seen people get angry while products are in their hands, so they're like waving it around.
They're not even wrapped or anything. It's just
It depends on the company. It depends. Some companies kind of have them like in just a little plastic sleeve. Some of them have them in like a nice box. It really depends.
Did you get employee discount?
Actually, yeah, I did.
Oh, that would be so sweet.
So how much stuff did you buy?
I didn't buy anything.
Oh,
Although the
Go-
company gave us some free stuff.
Just tell your mom to step out of the room for a second and then tell us how much stuff you bought.
Go lift up your mattress. I guarantee you there's a fucking pocket pussy under there.
No, there's not.
Okay, Gordon's mom, how much stuff do you have?
Actually, I don't have anything from
You guys are
there.
fucking
Good.
liars.
Gordon, can you step out for a second and tell us how much? Come
No,
on.
I really haven't bought anything. But everybody, when I got the job, everybody kept saying, "Elaine, I wasn't supposed to use my name."
Hey, at least it wasn't us that screwed that one up.
Can I get a discount? I'm like, I have to look into that. I have no idea. But apparently there is some sort of discount. I just haven't gotten access to that yet.
So being in HR, did you? I'm assuming you did the hiring and firing.
Kind of, sort of. It really is up to the managers to make those decisions. Like,
So-
you know, the warehouse manager.
The hiring manager would do the hiring and then run the paperwork through HR, I'm guessing.
Right.
Ah,
Right.
Okay. Gotcha. So I was just wondering if you ever had to fire anybody for stealing. Is what where I'm
Oh
going with
yeah,
that.
I'm sure they have. Like, not since I've been there, but I know they have
Has anybody gotten fired since you? Okay, how long have you been there?
since June.
Gotta tell the story.
So has anybody gotten fired in the time that you've been there that you've had to sit in on a hearing or anything?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay, so for what?
Absolutely.
What's the best thing?
What's the best thing? Well, probably the angry guy that was throwing shopping carts all over, like basically shoving the shop. Okay, so it's a big warehouse and we have shopping carts because we do business to business orders. So there's giant orders that have to be filled up in a shopping cart. It's not like 1 or 2 items.
So I can't just
So
go
he-
there and shop the aisles.
So basically, he was taking these shopping carts full of items and just slamming them shooting them down the aisles at people because he was mad. So I had to sit on that. That wasn't, he was really upset when we let him go, but he was very angry.
I assume you call them like warehouse pickers or whatever.
Yeah, they're warehouse associates.
Okay, so the warehouse associates, how much money do they make an hour on average?
It depends on where we are in the country, but somewhere between 15, like 12 to 15, depending on location. But
I'm just trying to picture what it would be like if my life changed completely right now. I lost my job, I lost everything, and I find myself in a warehouse of dicks pushing a shopping cart filled with dicks. And then I've got Gordon there saying,
Can you imagine getting fired for sexual harassment at a place like that? I mean, you really got to try. I mean, like that would be rough.
yeah, well, we had somebody quit because he was claiming that he was being harassed.
Really?
It just started, and yeah, I have the story here.
Yes.
I got a phone call, and he kept telling me, so and so. She said, I walked in, so and so says, "Oh, I'm so glad you're here. I'm not gonna say it, but my kitty cat is all wet." And I'm like,
and the guy was mad?
he was mad, and he kept repeating it on the phone to me, saying how he can't work there. I'm like, I don't need to hear it more than once.
okay, so you got somebody surrounded by 30,000 square feet of rubber cock
Yeah.
saying, I can't work somewhere because she says her pussy's wet.
Yeah, exactly.
God, that's horrible. What an idiot. You know how awesome it would be if I went to work and some lady told me her pussy was wet? I would love that job. That's the job that I want. Jeez.
Yeah.
So, Gordon, you don't work there anymore, correct?
Correct.
Well,
How come?
he may come back.
So I basically went because college is shut down for COVID reasons, but now I'm back at college, like doing online courses. So since I'm doing that, I don't really have time to go into the warehouse.
So what are you going to college for?
I'm actually going into college to be an elementary school teacher. I know the jobs don't really mix.
Yeah,
Oh,
Gordon was
jeez.
supposed to be working at a pre-K camp over last summer.
Yeah,
and then
it got canceled.
that's it to run. So, and then I get this job. I'm like, hey, I got a job for you, Gordon.
Do you guys have like traveling salesmen like that drive around and sell your product? Because I mean, if I ever need a job, that's the job that I want.
We do have a lot of people in sales. Before COVID, they would have like trade shows, and
Carry
they would
carry
go
their
around
briefcase,
to different,
open up their briefcase.
to different shops and stuff. I mean, we literally, because we just celebrated 25-year anniversary.
Holy shit.
35 years for the video distributor part of it.
You have a video distributor too?
Yeah.
The warehouse is a lot less filled of the videos now. It used to be almost all video, and over the years,
Yeah,
it's
that's
become
how it
more
started.
product.
That's how the owner started. He actually started selling the videos out of the trunk of his car in college. That's how he started the business.
Anthony,
I was just gonna say, I knew you were gonna go there. I tried to start a business selling pornos out of my lunchbox at work. It didn't work out for me.
just think, you could have had Gordon and Gordon's mom working for you by now.
I know. If I was a little more business savvy.
But during the anniversary celebration, they were showing all these pictures of different trade shows. I mean, it was very inappropriate stuff. I mean, I was like, oh my goodness.
So you never went to one of the trade shows?
No, because they don't have them right now because of COVID and stuff.
What were the centerpieces like for the Christmas celebration?
We didn't have one, unfortunately, but I do have to tell you, we did have, for our anniversary, they brought in food, and they were telling me, oh yeah, it's in the show. I thought they put it in the cafeteria, and they're like, no, it's in the showroom. I'm like, showroom? What's a showroom? And they're like, oh, you haven't seen the showroom? I'm like, no. So my one friend's like, come on, you have to see this. It's like this conference room in the back corner of our office through a hallway. You can't even see it. I go in there, it's floor to ceiling dildos on all four walls. And I'm like, oh my goodness.
So Okay.
That's where we had our pizza. Like,
That's amazing. So I'm not trying to get you fired or anything like that, but is there any possible way that you could get a picture of that room? I just want to see it. I just want to see a whole room full of fucking dildos.
I don't know if I can, but
Oh, okay.
God, that'd be amazing.
Do you have how often do you talk to the owner?
probably once a week or so,
Okay.
once every couple weeks.
Either can you get us in contact with him, or you can speak on our behalf, but we will give him a very good rate, but we want him to sponsor this podcast.
Yeah.
Like
You're-
all I
you're-
want is a rubber dick to put on the shelf behind me, and we're good.
Yep. Yeah. I mean, he doesn't have to pay us. I want a whole wall of dildos right here.
Hey, we will let him sponsor our show, and all we want is the defect dildos.
Yeah,
Them
That
bins
is even-
of defects.
Oh,
Oh,
God,
I'll have to
better.
see. What do they do with them?
I don't know. They
Oh.
just tell us to throw the defects in the bin. I have no idea.
I
God,
want all the
I want that
defects.
bin. Yes, please. I want that bin.
I'll see. I don't know. I might be able to get them to send you something.
God, that'd be amazing. Especially if they're defects. That would be that would be even better.
Two-headed dildos, except they're on the same end or whatever. All right. Well, we appreciate you two coming on.
God.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Gordon, thanks again for signing up to our Patreon. We appreciate it.
Yep.
Yes.
Gordon's mom, I will expect to hear from you.
It's gonna be our best sponsorship ever.
Oh my gosh, that's funny.
You guys have a good night.
You have a good
too.
night too.
Yeah. Thanks for coming on.
God, we couldn't even fuck that sponsorship up if we got it.
Nope. That would be the best sponsorship ever. Holy shit. I was in, and then when they mentioned defective dildo, now I'm even more in. How often do you get a chance to get a bin of defective dildos?
Okay, so very early on,
Mhm.
we had suggested that if we ever got the chance to talk to Kevin Smith or Jason Mewes, that would be our pinnacle, and then we would just fade out after that. We didn't care if we did it anymore.
Right.
I don't know how you feel about that, but I could give a shit.
It's not. Yeah.
But
Same.
if I get a fucking pallet of broken dildos shipped to my house, I'm done. That's it.
That's the pinnacle of this whole thing.
That is everything that I have worked towards.
What if we got in the business of selling like defective dildos? Like that's our business plan. That's our business model. We find some way to distribute and sell defective dildos. Like maybe in China or something. I don't know where do you use defective dildos at?
We'd sell them to retards.
Yeah. Perfect. I wonder if the the defective pocket pussies are just way too big. If that's the defect.
You just tap your dick against the walls.
This one's for fisting.
All right.
That's great.
So I got a couple stories lined up. This one came in from Mike Hawk in Discord.
Mm-hmm.
This could be my favorite story of all time.
All right.
Fake social media accounts pretending to be chicken nuggets and ice cream are being set up by sick pedos to lure school kids.
Awesome. Sounds genius to me.
Fake social media accounts pretending to be chicken nuggets and ice cream are being set up by pedophiles to lure primary school kids. One sex offender even pretended to be a road outside of a girls' secondary school to entice teen students to accept his friend request.
I'm a road. I just happen to be the road outside your house. God, if this works, doesn't this mean? I mean, God, kids are stupid. How can this? I'm a road. What?
I'm not going to say that they deserve to get fucked if that's stupid, but
That's what I'm saying. Mom, the road's my friend on Facebook. Oh, good, honey.
Okay, who's more stupid? The kid that accepted the friend request from the chicken nugget or the guy that set up account as a chicken nugget thinking this is going to get me in some panties?
Well, the kid. Obviously it worked. Like, the kid, you said they set up an account as the road outside the girl's house or whatever. Like, the girl could just go to her window and look out. You're typing, but I don't see your hands moving. I don't really think you are the road. What in the fuck? God, it seems like the more technology makes it easier to catch pedophiles, like the more they have to like come up with this kind of shit.
Keep outsmarting technology.
Yes, but they're going back to the Stone Ages. If I can't use technology, I'll just be a chicken nugget.
What? Okay, so it used to be you teach your kids stranger danger.
Mm-hmm.
What is it now?
Watch out for the food in the roads. I don't fucking know, man. I can't even like.
So I know that I am not the smartest person in the world.
Mm-hmm.
Right? But every once in a while on Facebook, typically once a week or so, I'll get a friend request, and it's a name like kind of like when Indian people use our customer service. They're like, hello, my name is John Smith.
Yes,
it's the same thing. Like they have a normal sounding name like Brianna Taylor or something, but.
Right.
And then you look at the picture and it's some smoking hot chick.
Sure.
Zero mutual friends. And she lives in fucking Paraguay or something. It's like, I'm on to you.
But in the back of your mind, you're like, I wonder if this might be real. This is the one time.
Might be. So I'm picturing myself like, ding, new friend request. And then I open it up and there's a chicken nugget staring at me. It's like, well, it could be. This could be. Yeah.
I have some fucking extra ranch laying around. This could be kismet.
Then I'm bent over the couch getting plowed. You weren't a nugget, were you? You lied to me.
So if you were a pedophile and you were able to trick a girl into thinking you're a chicken nugget, do you really want to be with that girl anyways? Is that the kind of girl that you want? I mean, come on. Have a little self-respect, man. This is fucking insane.
Let's see here. Yeah, another fuck. Another filthy pervert set up a fake social media account and posed as a road outside a girls' secondary school. She said over 400 girls at the school accepted the road as a friend.
That's so awesome.
This road has 15 mutual friends. I might want to check it out.
It's a destination road. So I think we should do that. We should set up a fake social media profile as some kind of a food or Who's Right t-shirt. We should set it up as a Who's Right t-shirt just to sell our merch to unsuspecting people that really think we're a t-shirt.
Is it illegal to set up a fake profile to try to sell merch to underage girls? Like, if you start the conversation off by like, hey, so what are you wearing?
Don't worry, I'm going somewhere with this.
Hear me out.
I know this sounds weird, but what are you wearing? I don't think it's illegal. I don't even think it's immoral. It's all in the name of profits.
Oh, what else we got? Oh, I already forgot about our transition sounds. Oh, please.
אל תשכחו לבקר ב-whosrightpodcast.com/patreon.
So again, if you want to be featured as one of our transition sounds, send the sound to Doug at who'srightpodcast.com. I don't care what language it is, as long as it says who'srightpodcast.com/Patreon. Are you still there?
Yeah, I'm still here. I was
Okay.
sorry. That was funny. Fucking chicken nuggets. What the fuck, man? Sorry, we already transitioned. I can't go back. No callbacks.
No callback. All right. I am chicken nugget. Check. Racist cop. Yeah. Rapist cop, not racist cop.
Either one.
Oh, boy. In their midst, serial rapist cop dubbed Smiling Maniac attacked women, then probed own crimes, leaving victims terrified.
Like, could they use a different word than probed? Did they have to use that?
He finger blasted his way through the crimes.
Right. I think he was just trying to be funny here.
A serial rapist cop dubbed the Smiling Maniac was in charge of investigating his own sex attacks, police say.
Okay. Hey, we know you did this, but can you investigate these?
Yeah, so I have to assume that he was assigned to it before they knew.
Yes, I know. I would hope.
Reports say he threatened her, forced her to write a false statement saying she had not seen the rapist's face, and asked her to withdraw her claim. So apparently he wasn't even wearing a mask or anything when he raped him, and then he
God. And then he shows up to fucking question him, like, or to like find out who raped him. God, that's a fucking power move, man. Jesus
the
Christ.
woman was able to fight him off and report the attack to the police, but no action was taken. A year later, another victim realized that her attacker, whatever his fucking name is, was also the detective assigned to her case.
God.
A year later, so you're just sitting there drinking your coffee and you're like, wait a minute.
Wait. You remember that cop that was helping me out?
You imagine being the cop, like you're the rapey cop,
Rapey.
and they're like, oh okay, Detective Hamilton. Okay, Chief of Police, Chief Hamilton. There's been a rape over on Sigourney Drive. And you're like, or wait a minute, I'm like, oh, fuck, I raped somebody on Sigourney Drive last night. We need you to go get to the bottom of this.
How do you, at that point, like at that exact moment, how do you hide your like, really? like you're excited.
No.
You don't want to look too excited, but you want to be surprised. You want me to investigate this? Really? Okay.
How do you hide it when you got to knock on the door and start asking questions?
I know.
Hey, you be the girl.
All right. I gotta be the girl.
Oh, I'm Chief Hamilton.
You're chief of police chiefs.
All right. So I just raped you last night, 12 hours ago.
Uh-huh. Hi. Oh, let me open the door. Creak. Yes.
Ma'am, I understand that you were pleasured beyond belief last night.
I wouldn't call it pleasure beyond belief, sir.
So can you tell me in slow detail what happened?
I was sitting in my chair and he came in through the back door and he forced me to the ground and he raped me.
Okay, so you say he forced you. I'm assuming he was pretty muscular, right? Like he's pretty husky.
Well, I don't know. Husky probably isn't the right word. I would say more tubby than husky.
I think muscular, very muscular. He sounds very muscular, I think was what you meant.
Just right tubby.
I'm sticking with tubby.
I'm gonna go with tubby.
Were you crying? Like, did you have tears?
Yes.
I'm assuming tears of joy because it was so pleasurable, right?
Are you really a cop? Do you think this is a joke?
Can you tell me about his? Did he have a good sized dick?
I mean, it didn't hurt going in.
That was nice.
Trying to be nice about my rapist.
So what he lacked in length, he made up for in girth, right?
Well, there wasn't very much length or girth, really.
That would be deflating as fuck.
You just raped her, and she's saying, "Well, he had a kind of a small cock."
Lucky his stomach was blocking most of it from entering me.
Oh my god!
Actually, he didn't even penetrate. So
he just flopped around on top of me.
There's probably still sweat over there on the floor.
It was like he was just flopping around on top of me for like 20 minutes, and then he left. I don't know. I think I got raped. I think he raped me.
Yeah, well, you know what? Fuck you, bitch.
We're never gonna catch this guy now. If you can't tell me the exact size and shape of his cock, we're not gonna catch him. You see the picture of this guy? He looks like he should be a fucking singer. Like, what the fuck's that dude's name that everybody was Rickrolled? Rick Astley or whatever? That's what he looks like to me.
Okay.
You don't think so?
I don't care.
No, he just looks like a gay singer to me. I don't know.
All right. Rapist cop. Check.
Check and check.
אל תשכחו לבקר ב-whosrightpodcast.com/patreon.
Oh, fuck. I want to argue with you.
All right.
So I wrote, was sentence appropriate, so I know that's what I'm driving to, but I don't remember what this is over.
All right.
Heinous killing.
I disagree.
Dad killed by single punch after thug tracked him down over 25 squiggly dead. Dad was killed by a single punch after a thug tracked him down over just 25 squiggles. Mitch Thorpe, 28, had been sending threatening messages to Craig Parker, 45, over the money he owed. Closed caption TV pictures showed an Audi drive. Thorpe got out of the passenger side of the car, punched him in the face before leaving the scene in the same vehicle. Mr. Parker fell to the ground and hit his head, sustaining a fatal head injury. Okay, so I'm trying to see what he got sentenced to because I know that's what I wanted to get to. One count of manslaughter, 24-year-old.
7 years in prison.
Okay, we'll go with that. So this guy was owed money,
Mm-hmm.
and he punched somebody in the face.
Mm-hmm.
The guy tripped, fell, hit his head on the curb.
Mm-hmm.
Should that be treated as, should he get 7 years for that or whatever the fine is for just punching somebody in the face?
I would say whatever the fine is for punching somebody in the face. Oh, fuck. I don't know. That's a hard one. I mean, the guy fucking died. He wouldn't have died if you wouldn't have punched him in the face.
No, he wouldn't have died if he wouldn't have hit his head on the curb.
And he wouldn't have hit his head on the curb if he didn't get punched in the face.
You don't know that. So you didn't see the video. He could have gotten punched
Mm-hmm.
and then like, oh, that hurt. And then started walking and then tripped on a banana peel and hit his head on the fucking curb.
Ah, that hurt. I can see that happening. Oh God, 7 years. So what's the sentence for punching somebody in the face? I mean, I'd have to know what you know what I mean? Like
6 months.
So 6 months or 7 years. So God, that's a hard fucking question. So if I was the puncher, yeah, I'd take the 6 months. But if I was like the son of the punchee, I want you to go to jail for 7 years. That's a hard fucking question, man, because if you seriously didn't get punched in the face, he would still be alive, right?
Or if he would have paid his money back, he would have been alive.
Yeah, but 25 squigglies isn't like death sentence. Like if you don't pay your 25 squigglies, that's not a death sentence. You shouldn't die for that.
No,
unless that's the law. Is the law says, you know,
the law says that if somebody owes you $25, you can punch them in the face.
Does it?
on the streets that I grew up on.
Oh, you're from the streets. Oh shit!
If he would have paid the money that he was supposed to pay, none of this would have happened. Like if you're going to take it back to, well, if he wouldn't have gotten punched, then he'd still be alive. If he would have paid the money, he still would have gotten alive.
So what you're saying is that it's okay to punch somebody in the face for $25. That's where we diverge. That's where the disagreement is, because it's not okay.
It is okay.
It's not. It's not okay. Never. If you believe that you can punch somebody in the face for $25, that is the point where our society starts to break down. That's where.
No, our society breaks down when you don't pay back the $25.
No, but there's other ways to handle it besides punching somebody in the face.
Punch him in the stomach.
They have a less chance of falling and hitting their head that way. Maybe they should write that into the law.
So are you telling me there's no amount of money that somebody could owe you that you wouldn't want to punch them in the face?
Yeah, $25. I don't care. I'm not saying what I want. I'm saying what's right and wrong.
What?
You don't get to decide what's right and wrong just based on like, yeah, I want my $25. That doesn't mean make it right.
Yes, it does make it right. It may not make it legal, but it makes it right.
How? In what world is it right? What's the cutoff? What if he owes you $4?
Yep.
So if he owes you $3.50,
once it breaks a $5, he's getting punched in the fucking head.
and what's the time cutoff? How long does he have to pay you?
Like how much past due before I punch him in the face?
Right.
2 minutes.
I'll pay you back on Wednesday. So like 12:02 a.m. is he's getting punched in the face. Nobody ever says I'll pay you back at this time on this date. You can't. It can't be a time. It has to be like
okay. We'll say 2 days.
Okay.
We'll say 2 days.
All right. If I think. It's got to be more than $5. That seems so low. It's got to be like $10 at least, and I would say $10 and a week.
A week?
Yes, a week. You're punching somebody in the face.
You're making that a much bigger deal than what it actually is.
You're making $5 a much bigger deal than it actually is.
No, so punching somebody in the face, you're making it sound like it's a life-changing event, like you're having a fucking baby. You're just like punching somebody in the head.
You're making it sound like maybe somebody could die or something.
There's a chance.
There's a chance.
Okay, so if I went into your bank account, okay, I have access to your bank account.
Mm-hmm.
Let's say I emptied it.
Okay.
And then I come over to your house. And you're like, hey, where's my money? And I say, you're not getting it back. And I'm not leaving your porch.
I live here now.
You wouldn't punch me?
You said it had to be over $5.
No, your opinion. I know that you've never actually thrown a punch.
No.
So how much money is it going to take for you to wind up and throw me one of them sissy hits?
Oh, shit. Oh God, I understand what you're saying, but that doesn't make it right. You want to know how much? There's not an amount, because I mean I can't like put a number on it, because if you're looking at $500 or $5,000, this is the same. It's my money. It's my money, right? So $10, $1,000. That $10 was my $10. It's not yours. I understand the feeling that you get, but it doesn't make it right.
I disagree. It is right, whether it's a penny or $100. It is right. If somebody steals from you, it is okay for you to exact revenge.
Okay, so what if you steal from me somehow, some way, and I'm bigger than you, and you punch me in the face, and then I punch you and you die? Fair is fair, right?
Hold on. I have to draw that out. What?
You end up dead. You owe me. You hold on. I gotta draw it out too. You stole my money. Wait, I stole your money. You punched me. I stole your money. You punched me in the face. It's got to be your cow. Okay. I stole money from you. You punch me in the face. I'm bigger than you. I punch you back. You're dead. Right?
So you got free money.
So then all is fair. If you think that all is fair in that situation, then yeah, I'm with you. If
Yeah, that's the cost of doing business. If
the cost of doing business.
just don't loan money to people bigger than you. It's easy.
Perfect. As long as you're consistent, as long as you're consistent in if you die, then you're good with it too. Oh God, you can't run things that way. You can't do it.
I've lived my whole life that way. What do you mean I can't run things that way?
Yeah. So is that the lesson that you would teach your kid?
That is the lesson that I taught my kids.
The
Yes,
exact lesson that I taught my kid. I brought him to his house. I brought him to a kid's house to punch him in the face one time.
you're not too far off. But so
That's insane.
If somebody punches you, you punch them back harder.
Mm-hmm.
Never hit somebody first unless you think you can get away with it. And and if somebody's down, stop.
Mm-hmm.
Like don't beat somebody when they're down.
So that's the only one of those rules that's like, oh, that's a good one. You know what I mean? Like that's a good lesson to teach somebody. That's the only one.
I built, I don't know what you're talking about. My whole life is built on if somebody punches you, punch them harder. But my whole that is the foundation of everything that I am.
So that's insanity. You have to know that there's always somebody bigger than you. Like you can't.
Yes.
You're never going to win.
I think that's rule like 6, subsection B. There's that was something that was drilled into my head. No matter how bad you are, there's always somebody that is badder. Always.
So then why
be friends with that guy?
God, you're weird.
No. In all seriousness, you just every once in a while you have to take a whooping. That's just what happens.
Or you could be a civilized fucking human being and then you don't.
Yeah, but then you're a fucking pussy like you. Like, I would much rather.
Mm-hmm.
I would much rather get beat up every day than be in your situation, never actually having defended myself and just letting people run trains on my wife.
Maybe I like that kind of thing. Never having I've never had to defend myself. I've never put myself in a situation where I needed to defend myself.
I don't believe for a second that how old are you? Like 35 or something?
41.
Whatever.
Same thing.
That you went 41 years and never been put in a position where you've had to defend yourself. I don't believe it. I believe that you have tricked yourself or you believe your own lies like, well, that just didn't need to be addressed.
So if somebody, you're wrong. It's not a defending myself if somebody owes me money and doesn't want to pay me. Like I'm not going to hit that. That's retarded. That's a retarded way to think. Like
that's not what we were talking about.
You can just beat up the whole world because you don't get what you want.
No, you're completely changing the dynamic of the conversation.
No, I'm not. That's what
yes,
this
you
is
are.
about.
We were just talking about you never having defended yourself.
What? Against what? Like I'm not
Anything.
looking. I'm not looking for a fight. What would you? You are literally always looking for a fight. Of course you're.
The fuck if I
am. every instance of somebody looking at you wrong is reason for you to defend yourself. What am I defending myself against?
Okay. What I do has no bearing on this conversation. I am saying whether it's been at the fucking store, the casino, the bar, at work. Mm-hmm. You have been at some point in your life, somebody has questioned your manhood.
Yeah, I don't care about that.
And you have just put your head down, put your tail between your legs, and sucked your dick. That's all you've done.
God, if I only could. So I don't care if somebody questions my manhood.
Yeah, because there's nothing you can do about it, so you can't care.
No, it's not. It's so stupid to think that you can fight your way out of somebody questioning your manhood and that makes you more of a man. That's so fucking dumb.
I'm not saying that's not dumb.
Stupid thought.
I'm not saying that's not dumb. That's fine. I'm saying you're a fucking pussy for never having done it.
Awesome.
Like somebody can just walk into your house right now and just like, hey, I'm taking these records. And you're going to be like, I didn't want them anymore.
Yeah, you want the TV too?
I can help you carry it. I don't want you to hurt your back.
It's like you were here. That happened the other day. It's like, you need help with those?
My wife asked me to make sure the laundry's done before she gets home. So could you please not take the dryer?
I'd hate for my wife to hit me. Oh, shit. Oh, man. You're, somebody really did a number on you when you were a kid. Let me tell you. You are fucked.
I'm not. It's funny that you say that because I'm sitting here thinking, God, it's too bad that Anthony didn't have a dad.
Your fucked up ideas of what it means to be a man is just so fucked.
No,
so
you're making shit up. I didn't say that you have to beat people up to be a man, but beating people up is part of being a man.
Oh, I'm glad you clarified that.
I mean, like, if you just beat people up all day long, you're just an asshole.
Oh.
But if you pay your bills and beat people up when you need to, you're a man.
Oh, so
Like,
what?
The fact that you can't teach your kids how to defend themselves against assholes means that, like, your whole bloodline is fucking doomed.
Is that right? What exactly am I? What exactly am I supposed to be defending myself against, or teaching my kids to defend themselves against? What's the threat that we're worried about? Somebody side-eyeing me in a bar?
Okay, so you're telling me your kids haven't been in a fight yet?
No.
Pussies.
Well, if they have, they didn't tell me about it.
They don't want to hurt your feelings.
Yeah.
Your kids have been in a fight before you.
That's hilarious. They don't want to hurt my feelings. Dad, they get home from the school and he pushes me down. I got into a fight today. What are you going to do about it? Oh my God. Oh, shit.
All right. What do we got here? Go to this one.
Hey, you listener there. If you're listening, make sure to go to whosrightpodcast.com/Patreon.
I didn't even have anything ready.
Doesn't matter. The transition stands by itself.
All right. You can pick the next one. Cock ring, COVID cure, Japan's ruling party, or flaming corpses.
I want a COVID cure.
COVID cure. Show me COVID cure. You're in trouble. Mom and kids drank urine for 4 days after being sent dangerous fake COVID cure on WhatsApp.
Awesome.
Do you even know what WhatsApp is?
I thought it was like just a messaging app, right? Like, is that not?
I don't know.
I thought it was like just a messenger, basically.
So in my head, it's something that kids use.
Mm-hmm.
So at work, one of the guys that he makes things for us. You know, he's like an outside supplier.
Yeah.
And I had sent him some drawings of some fixtures or whatever that I wanted made.
Yeah.
And then he called me and said, "Hey, I've got that quote ready for you." And I said, "Okay, send it over."
Yeah.
And he said, "Just give me your WhatsApp and I'll send it over there." He's like 85 years old.
Just give me your WhatsApp.
I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, I don't even know what that is.
I think
he wanted to show me his dick and balls.
Here, check out my WhatsApp. I think it's owned by Facebook, and it's just a encrypted messaging service. But those two things, like, you know, owned by Facebook, encrypted, I don't really trust them.
So I can understand you not trusting the word Facebook, but why don't you understand the word encrypted? Or
I don't trust that Facebook would have anything that's completely encrypted.
Oh, okay.
I think they're just lying.
I think by encrypted they mean sent directly to the FBI.
Right. We keep a database specifically for the FBI.
The woman who has not been named said friends and relatives forwarded other people's recommendations. She told investigators from Health Watch Central Some of the videos she received discuss drinking your own urine each morning as a cure for COVID-19.
Awesome.
And she said that she and her children did that for 4 days. Okay, so I remember reading once that, like, if you have a cut on your foot or something, you should piss on it because your piss is sterile to you.
Yeah.
You know that's fucking retarded, right?
Yeah, I don't think your pee is sterile.
Your piss is all the shit that your body doesn't want,
Right.
like extra gravy and stuff.
Right. You're pissing out chunks of gravy. Yeah, so that doesn't even make any sense. Like, your body has a system for removing waste, and you're gonna say your waste, you should piss that right back into your open wounds, because it's good for your body to remove your waste and then put it right back into your bloodstream. That's always good.
So, but there are people, and I'm sure we'll get comments on this, but there are people that think your piss is sterile if it's you pissing on you. Just that sentence is fucking stupid.
Yeah, that's dumb. That's
okay, so you're
stupid,
telling
right?
me if I piss on my foot, it's sterile. If I piss on your foot, it's toxic.
It's different toxins for different people,
And if that's the case, wouldn't your shit be like? You never hear anybody say you should smear shit on your fucking sores.
Yeah, well, yeah. You just eat your shit, and that makes your sores go away. You get a Band-Aid, rub a little shit on the Band-Aid, and put it over it. Everything will be just fine.
You ever drank your own piss?
No, it's
Me neither.
disgusting.
That's gross. Yeah, fucking gross. Just gross. Gross.
Fucking disgusting.
Transition.
If you're listening,
How, So how did it taste? So whatever. If you just read a message, like I think this is a huge problem. Like, you just read a message somewhere and you're like, kids, we're drinking piss. Your phone goes off and then,
okay, Mom, I'll drink my piss later, but right now I'm going to finish my conversation with the road.
This chicken nugget wants me to take my clothes off. So isn't that like in 20 or 25 years, the kids will be like, yeah, I have this memory. My mom's phone went off and then next thing I know, she was making me drink my own piss. I don't know. That's like a repressed memory from your childhood. It's fucking terrible. Why do people believe this dumb shit?
So I have a feeling that, like, this is the type of shit that they are going to use to take away more rights.
That's exactly what I was just going to say. Holy shit. I think the reason we're even seeing stories like this is exactly what you just said. They want to make stories like this in the news all the time so that you think that misinformation is bad. It's like swaying public perception.
I want to urge anyone who sees this video to ignore it. There is no evidence that steam inhalation works, and there is good evidence it will do you harm. In a bid to prevent harmful misinformation deterring people from receiving the vaccine, Facebook has expanded the list of banned false claims related to the virus.
Oh my God.
Imagine working in that office and you're like, all right, you got another one. Apparently people think that if you drink their piss, it gets rid of the virus. We got to put it on our
Put it on the list.
banned false claims. I
So
wonder if you can get a hold of that list. What are the banned false claims related to the virus?
So have you ever heard of the social media app Clubhouse?
Called what?
Clubhouse?
No.
So it's just an audio app, I guess. I've never used it, but it's just an audio app where you're like, you can start a room basically, and you can invite hundreds of people and they can all just talk. It reminds me of like our Discord after show chat, like just like that, just the audio.
Oh, that sounds fucking pleasurable.
But there's a lot of people are on this app that are like in the tech space, like Mark Zuckerberg and all them kind of people. And they like just go there and talk about whatever they fucking want to talk about. They have rooms dedicated to certain topics or just open discussions and all that kind of stuff. And the New York Times wrote an article saying that there's unfettered conversations going on in Clubhouse, and how, what do we do about that? How do we stop these people from spreading misinformation if we can't get in there? Because it's invitation only. You can't even join Clubhouse without an invitation. So all these media outlets are worried that people are talking without anybody being able to fact check them. It's so fucking crazy. It's like they don't even have to hide what they're doing anymore,
Yeah.
There was a journalist.
So John, from formerly of Brand X, now with the Bullhorn
Yeah.
podcast.
Yeah.
So he was talking about today and suggesting that the next logical step for them is to say the same thing about podcasts.
They did. There was an article saying that the next
John has always been ahead of the time.
Yeah. There was an article that said something to the effect of the next frontier for white supremacists or whatever is podcasting, because it's unchecked and there's so many hours of podcasting that nobody can possibly go through it and check all of it. So they can spread all the misinformation they want.
And they were just talking only about Dave's live stream.
Just Dave's live stream. But basically they were calling for Spotify and Apple and all that to have to do exactly what YouTube does, to like censor podcasts the same way they censor YouTube videos. Like, you can't talk about certain things.
So, we should start doing a better job of telling people every episode, even if we have to fucking pre-record it and just play it, that here, when we get taken down from audio, you can find the audio here. If we get taken down from YouTube, you can find it here.
Yep.
Do you know where here and there is? Because I don't.
No, I got nothing. We backed up, or you backed up our videos to somewhere, but I don't remember where.
Yeah, it's like a YouTube alternative.
Mm-hmm.
And I went and checked, I think it was last week, and we had like 4 views on me making a pallet or something. I don't know.
And that was it, and everything else was 0.
Yeah, I think there's like 18 people on the entire service. So.
Do you remember what it's called?
Nope.
So
I
check
can't
us
even
out
fucking
there.
find it.
Go ahead and check us out there.
Yeah, check us out on YouTube Alternative.
What the fuck was it called? It was Q some. Was it? Fuck, I don't fucking remember. I really don't remember. Anyways, we have that.
You know where they can always find us?
Patreon.com / who's right
/ who's
Yeah.
right. We're doing 4 bonus episodes a month now, Anthony.
Yeah.
Hundreds and hundreds of bonus episodes already in the vault, Anthony.
The vault. You got hours and hours and hours of content for the low price of however much you want, starting at $5 a month.
So don't be a dick and sign up.
Sign up for hours and hours of content.
Okay, we need to come up with a name for our listeners that won't give us money.
Well, all right. So like most of them, the silent majority, let's call them that.
No, like what would you think? Okay, what do you think is the average name of the listener that doesn't give us money? Because like if we continue on this trend, I'm going to have to continue working for quite some time. Like I would actually be able to retire from work faster if I just quit the show.
Because you can work more.
Yeah.
So you're trying to come up with a name that shames people.
Yeah. Okay. You know, like don't be a Karen.
Yeah.
Like that.
What's like the worst girl's name? Because like they're all men, so we have to call them girls. A girl's name.
Karen. Shaniqua.
Shaniqua. Don't be a Shaniqua.
I was thinking something easier to pronounce.
So our Patreon is like a union theme, Union Navy theme, because those things kind of go together. God, we're dumb. So they could be like scabs, right?
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm already over the whole topic. I don't care anymore.
Awesome.
I was thinking Dan for some reason,
Dan?
but I like Scab better.
Yeah. All right, scabs. Scab Army. We're going to call them the Scab Army.
There's a fucking bumper sticker there somewhere.
Yeah. Yeah, that would be cool. But if they're going to buy a bumper sticker, wouldn't they just sign up for Patreon? You fucking, the Scab Army's not going to make anybody buy bumper stickers.
Yeah, we need to start figuring out what our strategy is because we don't have it.
Maybe we need to hire like a brand strategist. Any brand
and you know what he's gonna
strategists
say?
out there?
You know what he's going to say? All right. Don't push your Patreon too much because it seems like you're being greedy.
Uh-huh.
Try not to say faggot or
retard.
Don't talk about trans issues.
Uh-huh. Definitely don't talk about racism.
Yeah. Okay. So you understand what's happening. Everything is falling away.
Right. So you want to just talk about video games? let's just do a video game true crime podcast.
I was thinking we could talk about 80s movies.
Even better. How about we just stream ourselves playing Minecraft and talk about Minecraft? That sounds like fun.
You want to do another story? Or do you want to call our?
I want to call our patrons.
That means the show's over then.
No, we can go back if we want. We'll just
no,
edit it.
We can't.
We'll do it in post. Yes, we can do whatever we want. Do you not understand?
Once I get done with the phone calls, I'm done. I'm not going back and trying to read a story after that.
You'll do what I say you'll do. So,
or what? You're gonna punch me?
Touche. Give me my 25 squigglies, bitch. I want to leave time to call our patrons because I think that's super fun. But if it goes south and like either they don't answer or you know what I mean, like I don't know. It's up to you. What do you want to do?
I was just thinking I want to set up an account as a chicken nugget and try to send your daughter a friend request.
She's already got chicken nugget friends. And the road. She asked me if she could be friends with some chocolate ice cream. I said no.
Let's see here. Flaming bodies.
Flaming bodies. All right. Let's see.
Mystery of burning bodies. Women's naked body found on fire in Philadelphia, miles from another corpse burning in a car.
What?
A woman's naked body was found on fire in Philadelphia, just miles away from another corpse that was burning in a car. I hate it. They constantly do this shit.
Yes. Always.
You read the headline. What?
They get paid by the word. That's why.
Fuck it.
So stupid.
And I'm just like one of them fucking talking heads on the news. I just read what's in front of me.
Whatever's on the teleprompter. How do you think we could get a teleprompter? Because I kind of want. What do you figure a teleprompter costs? Because I want one.
Oh, like $50.
Sweet. There's got to be a teleprompter app that I can put on the screen that just tells me what to say. Man. All right. Sorry. Go ahead.
Hold on.
You look up teleprompter app.
Teleprompter. Because I mean, you need it. Okay, $200.
Really? Huh. Might not be bad. Then I might be funny.
Do you got the camera up?
Yeah.
You can see me?
Yes.
Okay. So what good would it do if the nude body was second only to, see, I can't even, I'm trying to make this up, was found in flames in the city just south of another burning body. What good does it do for me to stare at the camera?
None. It just makes you look more official. Makes it look like you're more serious.
I am a chicken nugget.
Okay, now maybe not more serious.
All right. Fuck that. That's stupid. We're not getting teleprompters. That's a waste of money.
All right. Green screens it is then.
Oh, fuck. There was another body was found burning inside a car just 3 miles away in the city of Kensington. Firefighters were called to report. Cops said the car did not appear to be involved in a crash, and the burned body was found in the driver's seat. They could not determine whether the victim was male or female, and the cause of the fire is still under investigation. There's a reason why I pulled this story, but I have no fucking clue what it is.
All right.
Naked body. Apparently, I'm like, well, we got to talk about that.
Naked body. What else? What else is there?
What? There was the nude body was the second to be found in flames. When officers arrived, Strawberry Mansion neighborhood, they found the female body in flames and confirmed that she was unclothed. Okay.
That's it?
If you're listening, please make sure to go to whosrightpodcast.com/Patreon.
I got nothing, man. I don't know why I put this on here.
We just report the news.
Fuck it. Bye.
That was the best story yet.
All right. Let's jump over and do our super chats if there are any. Nope. Looks like there's only one. How much money would I need to give the podcast to put Anthony in a fursuit?
I don't know. How much do you have? All of it. And then some.
Okay, so I guess answer the question. How much would it cost for you to get in a fuzzy bear outfit?
So if I didn't have to pay for the outfit, not much. I don't know. I don't have a number, but it wouldn't cost much if it was free to me. What difference does it make to me? If it's funny, if I look funny in a fucking fuzzy bear outfit, and it's free, I don't know, $10.
$10. You're a cheap whore.
$10. That's right.
Al Puck says, thanks for getting me through work, fatties. You are welcome, Al Puck.
Al Puck, you're welcome, buddy.
All right. So we're going to do our shout outs. I'll start calling.
All right. Let's see here. Start with Jake D. Jake D added their pledge to $10.69. Thank you, Jake D. Joshua edited their pledge from $5 to $10. Thank you, Joshua.
Not everybody's fucking Japanese.
Joshua, that guy is. Oh my gosh. I would like to ask all of our patrons to send their next monthly payment to the following Bitcoin address: 3FZBGI 29CPGJA 2GJWV. Just edited their pledge from $8.50 to $9. Thank you.
All right. Dylan, I just tried calling. You didn't answer. Sorry.
Looks like Will signed up for $11. The $11 tier. Do we have an $11 tier? Thank you, Will. We appreciate it. Brett signed up for the $5 tier. Thank you very much, Brett. Dankheart. We saw Dankheart at the beginning of the show in the Discord chat. Signed up for the $54 tier for the year.
Jimmy Stash.
Oh, it's Doug and the other one.
Right.
The other one. Yeah, right.
Anthony. Yeah.
How you doing?
I'm doing okay. I was expecting you guys to be calling me tomorrow.
What?
Because you guys freaking rescheduled.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Wednesday.
What are you talking about?
Wednesday.
Today is Wednesday.
Don't you guys record on Thursdays?
We've never recorded on Thursday.
Oh, maybe I'm just tripping. Okay, never mind.
So where are you from?
I'm from Utah.
Really?
You like it there?
No,
Are you?
I'm not Mormon, so I don't praise.
I was
the
just gonna
Lord.
say, are you Mormon? How do you even end up in Utah
I
if
know
you're
lots
not
of
Mormon?
Mormons. Let me tell you.
Hmm.
I don't know. Ask my grandma. I don't know how she got here.
Put her on the phone.
Let me tell you. Okay.
What?
So what do you do for a living?
I work at a baseball field.
What? Really?
Like, do you mean like
Yeah.
a stadium?
Yeah.
Or just like a little softball thing?
Not like a little league stadium. No, like an actual like field.
Do you sell peanuts?
No, I don't sell peanuts, Anthony. I sell cotton candy.
All right.
All right. Well, thanks for signing up.
Yeah, I'm unsubscribing now. Jesus Christ.
Okay.
Why?
Thanks for.
Why would you do that? Why would you do that to Doug?
Look, I just want you to keep working, buddy.
Look, I'm willing to give you your $5 off right now just to get off this phone call.
Sounds good to me.
Thanks a lot, man. We appreciate it.
No problem.
Bye.
See ya.
God, he seemed fucking hateful. It was like we were bothering him.
It's because he wasn't expecting the call until Thursday.
I don't. He gave us the fucking phone number. Okay. Oh, fuck it. Whatever. I don't care.
Oh my gosh. Thank you for signing up, Dank Heart. I was in the middle of Dank
Sorry
Heart.
about that.
Dank Heart. Mark signed up for the $5 tier on Patreon. Thank you, Mark. And then the last one here, Richard signed up for the $10 tier. Thank you very much, Richard.
If one of these don't go well, I'm done with it.
All right.
Hello?
Dan,
Yeah.
Doug and Anthony from Who's Right Podcast.
Oh, what's up?
How's it going?
Fine. How you guys?
Good. Good. Where you live at, Dan?
answer.
What's that?
Washington.
Washington. Huh. Are there any riots going on up there?
Oh, probably. Seems like there's one every single night.
Awesome.
All
You
right.
ever
What do you do for a living, Dan?
I work at a grocery store.
That's the poll you should have put up. How many people work at a grocery? That's crazy. Is it overnight?
Yeah, you guys putting like flyers up in all the grocery stores?
I think we
No,
should.
but that's an idea. Guerrilla marketing. Okay, so one, we appreciate you signing up at the $20 tier. It's much appreciated.
Yeah, of course.
Two, we need you to start putting flyers up in your grocery store.
Okay, I won't give any other like information. I'll just put who's right and pin it to like the walls.
Just put who'srightpodcast.com.
/Patreon.
Just pin it. Yeah, no other information.
Sign
Just
up, faggot.
put up the website. That's it.
Well, Dan, thank you
Okay.
very much. We appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem.
You have a good night. You got to work. When do you work next?
Oh, I work in the mornings, so tomorrow
Oh,
morning.
you don't do the overnight deal?
Oh no, that sounds terrible.
That sounds terrible.
Well, again, thank you. Have a good night.
You too.
Yep. See ya.
I don't want to do this anymore.
Oh, jeez.
It's so weird. Trying to have a conversation with somebody that doesn't want to talk to you. I feel like I should get charges pressed against me.
You're calling them up and they're like, what do you want? Why are you calling me? Here's my number. Don't call.
Can you just fill the space with something?
What? I didn't know there was going to be space, but why don't we?
You know, it takes time to fucking find the number and dial it.
Why don't we call what's her name back? Gordon's mom. I want to know more
The
about
sex worker.
Yeah, I want to know if she considers herself a sex worker.
Hello,
Anderson.
Doug, Anthony, gentlemen.
Hello.
How you doing?
Good. How you doing?
All right. You sound like you got some moxie. Let's have a fun conversation.
All right. What kind of fun conversation?
I don't know. How old are you?
24.
What do you do for a living?
Right.
I'm a sonographer at a hospital, and COVID is wearing my ass out.
Does that mean you take notes in a courtroom? What the fuck is a stenographer?
No, I ultrasounds of people's hearts and stuff,
Oh, a sonographer?
and
Ah,
yeah,
Really?
sonographer. That you can't enunciate. Yeah.
I got you.
What is the grossest
half the
thing?
time-
What is the grossest thing you have experienced at work?
Oh Lord. Well, let's see. Last week, actually, I also do stress tests on folks, and I had a lady last week. We do a medicine that kind of makes somebody's heart race, but sometimes it has side effects. And normally, people, they warn you if something's about to happen. But this lady, she was just real bitchy all day, and I swear to God, she shit herself to be vindictive to me and the nurse. Just went from laying there, it feels funny, to I shit myself.
I shit myself.
In the blink of an eye. Yeah.
That's awesome.
And let's see, and then another one, basically the same thing. Responded to a rapid call. Guy was, or actually no, I think it was a lady, was flatlining, and everybody's in there doing compressions. And luckily, I got out of there before it happened. But the lady that took over for me doing compressions, when you die, you kind of, I guess, let some stuff loose, and there was just a dripping sound coming from the bed, and everybody's just stepping in dead lady pee.
Ugh.
So only the fun stuff.
God, so I want to die out in the middle of the woods. I don't want anybody stepping in my fucking pee.
What? Why? What difference does it make? You're
Yeah,
dead.
the lone wolf just.
Because I don't want to be remembered as the guy who tracked pee all over the hospital.
You're remembered as.
No, man,
remember
I
that
can
guy? He
guarantee
just
you.
disappeared.
I can guarantee you, man. That's one of the things that surprised me when I started working with a bunch of, medical professionals. Is half them nurses, man, or nurses and physicians. Hell, one time we were doing compressions, and somebody just started humming and playing the tune of "Staying Alive." Everybody literally in there. Ladies, people are breaking ribs trying to get this lady's heart going again. Everybody's just cutting up, having a good time. It's a weird thing. Nobody actually Of course, people give a shit, but I guess you got to make your own fun.
Well, I would assume they have to do shit like that to try to detach themselves from the situation.
Oh yeah, that's it. Definitely sometimes.
if I was a fucking doctor, they're like fading into the light or whatever, and I'm like, "Oop, got your nose."
It's the last thing they remember.
Oh Lord. And then I ran into one of those the natural oil people. Those hippie folks.
Uh-huh.
They just need this tincture or this tincture. It was in one of the COVID rooms. I'm in the room next door, and dude's not in good shape. And it's his sister, his wife, or somebody. I can't believe all these machines. If they just unhook this a little bit of peppermint oil under the nose, he'd be good to go. I had to leave. I was about to call that woman an idiot right to her face.
How long did you have to go to school?
People would know. I got a bachelor's degree, but in all honesty, I probably kind of just got away with an associate's. But I thought I was going to do physical therapy when I started out, but fell into doing cardiac care stuff. And so far, so good.
So is that all you do? Is just walk around all day with your machine, oiling people up, and then
He's got the paddles. Always got the paddle. Clear. Just
No, the paddles are fun. I've never actually ran that machine. I'm usually the guy doing compression just because I don't trust myself. I know I'd hit the button and somebody's still touching that bed and I'd end up shocking 3 people, or I don't trust myself that much. But yeah, I mean, either an EKG card, a sonography card, or got people hooked up to a bigger machine doing stress tests. So it's kind of
Is that where you like yell at them and see how they handle it?
But it kind of feels that way. No, I wish. No, when I first started, I thought it would be like if you ever watched House. I remember one scene where they had somebody on one of those rocker tables. They try to like induce, I guess a heart attack or something.
Yeah.
And I thought I'd be doing that, but no, it's just a bunch of boring chemical pushing or people on a treadmill till their heart freaks out.
How long are your shifts?
Write down what you saw. Now COVID's got me I do 3 12s a week in a short day. But it's funny. Hospital cut you down right when COVID started to like half hour. So I was pulling, 20 hours in a week. Went to overtime for a while where I was basically pulling like 50 or 60, and now it's back to a basic 40. So it's all over the place.
So we always have people asking us, young people asking us what they should do. Would you recommend people getting into your line of work?
I mean, it's like we were saying earlier, it's got to be something you got to have a little bit of stomach and heart for it. Yeah. Now, a lot of people, like I've seen nurse techs, when they find people unresponsive and end up having to call an emergency. I've seen nurse techs that are, I guess, hoping to go to school for nursing or something along those lines. They'll hit one of those and, turn tails and run.
And then they'll go work at the gas station or something.
Kind of find under fire, I guess.
Well, it just seems.
Go work at the gas station or.
It seems like it would be like a
grocery store employees.
It seems like it would be a shitty existence just dealing with people. Every day, people are having the worst day of their life.
Right.
And you've got to put up with it.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, it takes some stomach, but you do get some good stories. Like this past Christmas, unfortunately, I had to work it, but I ended up saving Christmas. Another one, a fella, he was coding, or I don't think his heart was quite stopped yet, but it was teetering on that edge. So you got the whole emergency crew up there. And I remember thinking to myself, damn, this guy would make a good Santa impersonator. Big, chubby dude, white beard. And we're sitting there. I think we did have to do a round or two of compressions on the fella, but the whole time I'm thinking, man, this got to be a great Santa. And it's probably like early December by this point. After all said and done, we got him back, and then I'm packing up to leave, and I hear, because of course, visitation's still all weird because they ain't letting people in.
Yeah.
But visitation wise, but I heard I think it was the charge nurse talking to the family on the phone. She's like, oh, it sucks that had to happen this time of year. He usually loves being, Santa. He usually volunteers at the children's hospital or the mall. And
yeah,
I got to about the elevator. I'm riding down, and I feel like I went a little crazy because I just started laughing to myself. Damn, I saved Christmas.
Okay, so realistically, I'm not trying to take anything away from your job, but what the fuck did you do to save this guy?
Oh, no. You literally just press on his chest and break his ribs and
what did
make his heart.
What did you do?
I did compressions in this instance.
Okay, all right. Well,
just slap him across the face, grab him a shirt, wake up.
I was just gonna say congratulations on
an adrenaline shot.
All right, thank you for signing up.
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Enjoy the show, gentlemen.
Yeah, have a good one.
You too, bud.
Bye.
Bye.
I think there was a little bit of a delay on that call.
Yeah. Yeah. My ears are red. You can't see it under here, but if you were here right now, I would punch you in the face.
Awesome.
All right, I think we got one more.
2 more. Or did you try? Is Joshua the one you tried?
That's who I'm calling right now.
But then Tyler.
I never heard from him. He sent that message that one time that we should call him, and then he didn't fucking answer.
Okay.
And it just left over up there.
Oh, all right.
All right. Joshua, you better answer your fucking phone.
Hello.
Hello, Joshua. This is Doug and Anthony. How are you?
Oh, I'm not too bad. How are you doing?
Really well.
We're good.
So
Where are you from? What do you do?
Yeah, I'll just go through it then. I'm from Casper, Wyoming. Yeah. I shouldn't have said the city, but that's all right.
can you give us your street address too, please?
Yeah, it's Nunya.
All
Yeah,
right.
I'll do that joke again.
All right. What do you do?
Oh, I'm just a student, actually.
How old
Are you like 12?
Oh, I'm 20. No, I'm like
Oh.
a university student.
Oh, okay. What are you going to college for?
Okay.
Yeah, college boy.
Yeah. What are you going for?
History, actually. Kind of a weird degree, but I want to teach, so.
Okay.
That's-
So I'm assuming you go to the University of Wyoming at Casper.
Yes, I do.
I'm on Google Maps. I'm going to track this motherfucker down. Okay. So we got his phone number. We got his name.
We know where he goes to school.
We know. Do you live on campus?
I do not, no.
You lying motherfucker. I see you right now.
He sees you straight on Google Maps.
All right.
You see me through the dorm window?
Yeah.
Aha. All right. Have you ever been to the Erickson Thunderbird gym?
Yeah, I have.
How far are you from there? Here's the residence hall.
I told you, I'm not in the residence hall.
All right, then where you at?
Just give us your address.
tell you
Come
that.
on. Do you live with your mom or do you live by yourself?
I think you already have my address.
Yeah, I forgot. I got his address. I'm not a very good doxer.
No.
I've got
Yeah,
all
we're
his
not-
information.
Oh shit. All right.
So did he ever
Yeah,
say?
but I'd appreciate it if you. Oh, sorry.
Did he ever say what he was studying?
History. He wants to be a gym teacher.
The history of PE.
Yep. Dodgeball started in 1987.
Yeah. Yeah, we started using the rubber balls back in 1860.
Yep. History is really boring. You should do something else.
Okay, so what is your favorite part of
That's a good
history?
point. My favorite part of history is probably the World Wars. I like learning about the World Wars.
You a psycho?
Okay, so I love watching history documentaries.
Oh yeah, on the History Channel.
I don't care. I don't care what channel it's on. If you could recommend a history related documentary that I should watch, please let me know what it is. Right now.
Okay. Oh, I can't. You put me on the spot. I can't think off the top of my head.
You knew I was going to call.
That's smart. Yeah, I didn't think you're gonna ask about what kind of documentaries you like.
Something as
I
super
guess
cool
I
as that.
suggest World War II in color. World War II in color. If you haven't watched that one's really good.
Okay, I'll
It's
put
on,
that on my watch
Netflix.
list.
Boring. Seriously though, history's boring. You should do something else.
You don't think you don't? Okay. Have you heard of the Gustav Railway Cannon?
I'm friends with it
the
on
biggest
Facebook.
cannon ever created.
Did you say the Esteban Railway Caverns?
No, the Gustav Railway Cannon.
Oh,
It's like the largest cannon that was ever made.
Is that that big German cannon?
Yeah, it's huge.
I'm already bored.
If that's not cool, then what? All right. I guess I'll stop trying to convince you.
You just got called a basic bitch historian. I don't even know what that means, but you probably shouldn't take pride in it.
Yeah, I know.
the World Wars, it's kind of in the history field. It's kind of basic, bitch.
So where can
I'm
I
not
see this
surprised that somebody called me
Gomez
that.
railway gun or whatever you said?
Just look it up, dog. Gustav Railway Cannon.
Gustav railway cannon.
What do you think about who the fuck am I talking? Joshua.
Joshua.
What do you think about me and Joshua doing a history podcast together? Does that sound like fun?
I think that would be amazing that I wouldn't listen to.
Yeah, we should do it. We should definitely do a history podcast.
All right, we'll put that on our network. Josh, I'm not going to be able to pay you. Anthony, I'm taking that cut.
Oh my!
It'll be like
God.
an internship, the Who's Right internship.
There you go. Perfect.
All right, well,
You could be our
Anthony,
historian.
did you have
if
anything
you
else to
want.
talk to him about?
No.
God, we're stepping all over each other. It's driving me fucking nuts.
Yeah, I know. I don't know if it's a delay on our
I
end or
also
on.
speak Japanese too.
Do you really?
Hold on a second.
You,
I'm gonna
yeah,
get. I'm gonna get.
Which it was funny that you said my name like that.
Joshua.
Joshua.
All right, Joshua. I'm gonna need you to say. Make sure to go to who'srightpodcast.com /Patreon in Spanish. Okay.
in Japanese.
Or Japanese, whatever the fuck language you speak. I don't care. On the count of 3. All right.
I can't do it on the spot. I don't remember it.
1, 2, 3.
Who's Right the podcast? Patreon.
You just did a fucking Anthony accent. You didn't speak another language.
That was amazing.
if it's a foreign if it's a foreign word or something, like who's right, it's actually said like it, but in like the Japanese language, it's very weird. So it's like,
hey Anthony,
the stereotypical R's and L's.
I speak German. Did you know that?
No, I didn't know that.
Going into Who's and Right and podcasting / Patreon and
Why didn't you record that?
Who's Right the podcast? Patreon.
I like it. I think it's awesome. I think that might be one of my favorites.
all right, so I'm gonna label that one
Joshua.
Japanese in quotes.
I love it.
Yep, that's great.
All right, well, thank you very much for signing up.
Yeah, of course.
Yep.
Bye, Josh.
Have a good one.
Bye.
Enjoy Casper.
Who's Right the podcast? Patreon.
Bye.